In level 1 challenge run part 3. In the last episode, we beat our favorite butterfly boss, and sadly, I got killed multiple times to it. So we will not be getting a no-death run. I'll probably do a no-death run, normal, like run, aka I'll level up and, you know, I will get no-death run successfully. But sadly, because of the level 1 being level 1 and I haven't played the game in quite some time, I did sadly end up getting killed very early on, so I'm a little bit disappointed with that, but I mean, there's always, we'll do, I'm probably gonna do Code Vein live a lot on this channel, so most likely we'll do a bunch of different challenge runs. We'll do a bunch of different challenge runs. We'll do, you know, we'll do a bunch. We'll do, we'll do a good amount. So just give me a sec here. I'm just sending out the request that we are live. Hopefully get some people in here. If not, then, oh well. I'm sure someone will watch it later or something. I hope. So, I was reading the, not even reading really. I went down into the comments section, and I still noticed that we have not chosen on an ending yet. That's all fine and dandy. I just hope that you guys start voting before I get to the cathedral, because I really do want to get you guys involved with my runs, and really that's the only way I can do it, unless again if someone's willing to run through this game with me at level 1. That's the only way otherwise that I can do this otherwise. So there we go, the requests are sent out that I am live. And now we are going to go ahead and continue. So, as you can see on the minimap there is a little, there's a little like human figure over there. That is a side quest. I'll get him later. For now, let's go and find this human that we fought so dear to protect.
Okay, we can trace the flow of the blood beads from here. Just a sec. Give me a moment to finish this, and we can head out. Our destination is this way. This should get us there.
We set? All right then. I know you're there.
What are you?
Stay back! I'm the one who decides how I live. I won't listen to you anymore.
That's fine. Just put down the knife.
I'm sick and tired of it! Day after day, having my blood sucked by every passing revenant. I'm not an animal!
You're right. And we can help you. I know someone who can take you to one of the government shelters for humans. If you ask, they'll take you in, and you'll be able to live in safety.
What?
You won't have to spend your days living in fear of revenants anymore. Although you will be asked to donate blood.
It's a trick. Do you really think I'm going to fall for that?
Everything you need to know is on that paper. You're the one who decides how you live.
But Why?
I think the time for sacrifices is over. That's all. All right, we should hurry.
So as we can see, Lewis is a pretty stand-up guy. He really is a very, I really like his character.
I thought all revenants were the same. But I guess there are guys like you out there too, huh? Sarbanks.
Oh, crap.
I thought all revenants were the same. But I guess there are guys like you out there too, huh? Sorry about earlier. I'll try to be more positive about the shelter. Thanks for helping me out.
So obviously, revenants feed on, for us humans, you know, we're always involved in gaming most of the time. Revenants feed off of us. That's what they live off of. They live off of human blood. They're like vampires, only they can't die. Is how, unless they get turned to ash.
The government set these up here and there. They'll help us in our business.
So for all of you people who are starting to like Lewis right now in the chat, well, you got a huge,
On my way.
you got a huge emotional state coming. So get ready for this. Again, as always, during Vestiges and story, I will be quiet because I don't want to interrupt anything.
Watch your step. This place has changed completely too.
Yeah. Seems like everything's changed since the Great Collapse. The only thing that stayed the same is our appearance. Come on. We won't find the source by reminiscing.
It's my fault.
You say something, Looney?
No.
Why didn't I?
Is this really my...
Hey there, Louie. Are your classes done for the day?
Is Cruz awake?
She sure is. In fact, she seems to be in a pretty good mood today, too. Go on ahead and see her. Here's your visitation pass.
Thanks.
And then, what did the professor say?
He said, well, there's no cure like the obscure.
Another groaner.
Hello, Dominic Myers. How are you today?
Hope the experiment's in the sim. So, how are you feeling?
I'm fine. Could be worse. Your sister has been taking good care of me, so don't worry. I'm the only one who can do it.
I'm glad to hear that. I hope you enjoy the stream here.
So
Gonna be running through the cliffs, so...
anyway, enough about that. I want to hear more of your stories from school.
Oh, you're here early again, Louie. Is school on a break right now?
Yeah. Professors are devoting all their time to research lately. How's Cruz?
Well, we're having a hard time suppressing what's causing the rejection. Ordinarily, we wouldn't let you see her.
I see. Thanks. I appreciate it. Does it hurt?
Yeah. Why? Why does it have to be me?
Cruz, are you okay?
I won't stop fighting. I won't give up. So stay with me. Please. Please, please. I'm sorry.
Bruce, I can't.
Louis. Stop me. Please. Please. Kill me.
I can't. Why didn't I?
That was real. A genuine memory from my past. From when the Queen... From when Cruz frenzied. Guess I can't really hide anything from you, huh?
I'm still not completely sure what happened back then. All I know is that when I finally came to, I was a revenant. I heard a lot of folks died then, but
So that is how Lewis died. Cruz became the next queen. We've been hearing a bit about the queen, but we don't know a lot truly about her. We're gonna learn more about her later on, a lot more deeper. But for right now, just the queen is a very powerful revenant, so she can't control her powers. So she's like us, only she's bad, but not by will.
nobody would want to relive that. I couldn't stop Cruz from going into a frenzy. So many people lost their lives, including my sister. I wanted to forget my frailty. But if we can find the source and ensure a stable supply of blood beads, then revenants will be freed from their thirst. Once that happens, there will no longer be any need for Silva's levy system, and humans and revenants will finally be able to live together in peace. I'm going to take responsibility for my past. I think it's the least I can do.
Then stop talking about it. Let's get it done. Are we ending this nightmare or what?
You can't charge forward if you're always looking back. Yeah, I know.
And there's the Prometheus Vestige 1. So, I do have a lot of vestiges I need to restore. What I'm going to probably do is after I beat this area, and then I go and get to the next area, and beat that, it forces me back to my home base. I'll probably view all the vestiges then. Anywho, without further ado, let's begin one of the more difficult areas, I would say.
Come on, let's hunt down the source.
Like I said, watch those corners. They love to throw people at corners at you.
That's quite valuable. Let's use it well. Right here. Take this!
Definitely give it a few seconds before you run up and grab an item, because it can definitely pay off in the long run. You definitely want to make sure that you don't get cornered. Now, I'm going to show you this way, actually. This is not... This is technically not the way you're supposed to do this, because this guy is almost always going to hit you, but... And here is a there's a rotten missile. That's why I like to use that way a little bit more, because I get a little bit more of a map. I mean, I'll show you how to get all of them, of course, but like I'm going to show you all of the areas. Now, this part can be really bad depending on how you approach it. Yeah, that guy there, watch out. He does not have a sword, he has a gun. Ow. And ow. Yeah, there's a red guy there. On the right. These guys don't really hit that hard. If you're properly leveled for this part, you won't go down as fast as I do. It's just because I'm doing the level 1 challenge run, so I'm gonna go down very quickly. By the end of the game, I'm pretty much gonna have to dodge like every attack, or else I'm gonna constantly be walking around with no HP.
Which way to go? Through.
Alright, so let's go ahead and get to the other little secret half of this map, which is over here. So first thing here, a lot of people miss this. There's a little drop down here. A lot of people miss this one. There's a sword at the end of it for you. There also is a big axe guy, so watch out for that. So broadsword +3. Morning, Kira. How are you today, man? Hope you're having a wonderful morning. Hopefully I can brighten the morning up for you. So this is one of the basic, more one-handed swords. Now, the way I showed you here, this is how you're supposed to sneak around behind those guys that I already beat, the ones that I almost died to earlier. I'll show you what I mean by that. But well, I hope that your day goes really well for you, Kira. Hope that you're all gonna be smiling. Hopefully my video here will brighten your morning up, give you something to do. I'm sure everyone's days have been extremely long, so hopefully I can kind of just brighten that up. So this is the other way you can get into this room. I would recommend doing it that way and then walking down the way to get the rotten missile down there. I just prefer to do it the other way myself, but that is the normal way you're supposed to get down there. Slow vaccine there. Okay, so this part you gotta be very careful on, because that's why. There's a guy with a gun down here. Ow, I meant to dodge. Ah, I'm dead. Well, yeah, that's how hard this run's gonna be. That is how hard this run's gonna be. Hello, CPU Iris Heart. How are you today? Welcome to the stream.
I'm glad your heart's okay.
Okay, well, sadly I died. I should really be walking around with the broadsword as it has a faster dodge. That is going to be the main problem with my, that is going to be the main problem with my particular build I'm going with, or not even my build, but like my setup right now. Until I get later abilities, I'm going to pretty much always have heavy roll, and to be honest, I'm not used to heavy rolling. Usually when I make a two-handed sword character, I'm walking around with normal or quick roll. So I'm actually probably going to use the broadsword a little bit more, so that way I can avoid taking free damage like that. At least you don't have to go up there anymore. So let's first go and recover my haze. Yep, not that time. Okay, so what these are here, you probably noticed I was picking these up when I was in the butterfly boss fight. This is my lost haze. This is kind of like a blood stain from Dark Souls. Only difference is people cannot view how you died. So you don't have to worry about an embarrassing cam of you getting killed. Of course, don't worry, it's not embarrassing to die in this game. Trust me, first time playthrough, you're gonna die a lot. Hello, Max State. How are you today? Are you a level 1? That's the only thing I asked, is that you have to be level 1. Because this is a level 1 challenge run, so I have to have only level 1s. Uh-oh. Ah! Oh, that was close.
Glad things didn't go sideways.
It almost did. Ow.
Exceeded my expectations.
Really? Man, I thought it didn't. I do believe, I do know about the leveling system in this game, but it doesn't drop exactly to my level. It drops to a range around my level. But we can check real quick if you want. And tell you what, after this video, I only do 1 hour videos because, you know, I don't want them to be extensional. I don't want them to be super, super long. Like, I don't want like a 6 hour video. No one wants to watch that. Ow! I don't even know what I did there. I knew he was there and I just walked right into that. I don't know what I was thinking there. So if you notice, that is the one thing I like about, what's that skill called again? Phantom Assault. If you notice, when you do the little warp away, that also grants you immortality for a few seconds. Because you warp away. So you can use that big time to your advantage during a fight like that. If you get the timing down, you can use that to your advantage. Alright. So, did I miss the item? Oh, no, I didn't. Okay. I just forgot to pick it up. I'm going to show you why it's a bad idea to try to... Yeah, this is why. Don't, as I said in my first video, shielders just always try to go around their shield. Don't assault their shield directly. As you can see, it does not work in the end every time. So I'll teach you a easier way to get around shields later. I'll show you a little secret I know. So you can drop down here, you won't take any damage. Now, there is a very strong enemy down here. Him. That is a, that is a Argent Knight. Cerberus Knight. Argent Cerberus Knight. These guys are the enemies you will be fighting in the end game. These are the normal enemies in the last area in the entire game. So, that sword he has, he can drop. I'll probably farm one of those off screen because I do not have Revenant's Greed, so it's going to take a very, very long time for him to drop that, and I don't want to sit here on a stream and farm. I'd rather just farm it offline and then, you know, and show you guys how to, show you guys where I got it at least. Okay. So max state. Oh no, this is my my first playthrough for this character. I've played this game a lot of times. This is not a blind run, that's for sure. But this character is a brand new character, and because of that as well, since I can see chat's talking. I've said this in my other videos, I want you guys to decide on which ending I do first. I can do either the bad, normal, or good. I don't mind which ending. I just hope that, I just want to try to get you guys involved a little bit in this chat. Yeah, I know, Kira, it would have been awesome if it dropped in the stream. That would have been really good. But, it would have been a really nice thing for it to drop in the stream, but that thing's going to have a very, very low drop rate right now, as I do not have Revenant's Greed.
Watch your step here.
So now we have one more little secret path we have to take, and then we will have gotten all of the items in this area, and that is over here. Actually, no, I took that already, didn't I? Wait, where's the drop down? Okay, it's over here. Yeah, okay, right here. Here's the last little hidden area. This is another one a lot of people miss. This area is very confusing. You gotta watch out. So, of course, like I said, keep on the lookout for your surroundings.
This doesn't look connected to any other paths. It's open. Did you pick up something we can use?
Knight Spear, that's one of the more preferred spears I like to use. Okay, so this part coming up, this is the other way you can come in. I prefer to go in the other way. I'll show you the way I prefer to come in. I prefer to come into this way over here. Now, remember how I said make sure you pick up daggers because we're going to be using those? Well, we're going to be using some daggers now. I actually have to go back to Coco and buy some. So here's where we're going to be using some of our daggers. So if you run in there, they're obviously all going to aggro onto you. So again, let's show you the magic of the daggers.
Won't go down easily.
Ah. Throw the dagger, let him come to you. And watch out for that spin, that shit will knock you off the edge. Okay, so he has a shotgun, so here's how I prefer to fight these guys. Well, okay, Lewis did it for me. I'll have another close encounter with a shotgun guy. I'll show you the best way to get around them. And as you can see, that's the more easier way to get around this room. Like I said, throwing items are critical in this game. You'll be using a lot of those. So let him drop down on you.
Those blocks used to be an artificial reef.
Anyways, Max State, if you don't mind, could I get your, if you're okay with it, only if you're okay with posting it, do you want to post your PSN in the chat, in the live chat there, or would you rather just send me a like a message on PlayStation? Because if that's the case, I will, after this video, I will see if I can get something set up with you. Like, I will get you a level 1 character here if I have to, and we can do this together if you really want. Oh, I almost got knocked off there. I got so lucky I didn't get knocked off. I should definitely be, I definitely should have got knocked off. So that is the Riot Breaker. That is the shotgun that guy was using on me. Those are very powerful. Sadly, of course, it's a shotgun, so the range of it is very bad. But those things pack a punch.
Sorry, I'm on my way.
Uh-oh. Whoa. Okay, so this is a, ow. Well, that is a, stronger enemy. It is a Revenant who just became, he just got, he just turned into a Lost. That is what a Lost will first turn into. Then you will get turned into a main one. I really need to get used to walking around with this broadsword. So I have my quick roll, or my faster roll, I should say. Because it is really bad that I keep getting killed by stupid stuff like that because I can't roll. But it can also be I haven't played this game in quite some time, so... I was really big on Code Vein when it... Ow. That's what I get for not paying attention. So, what I'm doing, I recommend you never do. If you die, go back the normal way, fight your way back, more haze and all that. But, what I'm about to do, don't do it. Because most of the time, you will die for this. As you can see. Ow. Did I get down here? Okay. Let's try this again. So I'm gonna buff myself. Ah, crap. Well, here we go. Yep, this is why you don't run through areas, guys. Ow. This is definitely why you do not want to run through areas.
Oh, missile. That's a nice find.
Yes, it really is a nice find. Even though all it technically does now is just reset all the enemies, but that's fine since I ran through here anyway. Okay. Okay, there's another depths map.
This would be very interesting.
Okay, so now as you can see, we're up here with this guy. So if you really want to, you can technically... This is actually a really decent place to farm. So... Yeah, I probably should take that guy out. Okay, so remember how I said that one guy is a shotgun? That's your best way to dodge them. Wait until you see their barrel about halfway up and then do a roll, and you'll roll right through the shot.
Okay, we're in lost territory now.
Watch out for those guys. They snipe fireballs at you. Let this guy come to you. There's another shotgun guy. Ow, ow. Yeah, that's not gonna work. I would normally use a gift on him, but right now I'm not unlocking them, so... We probably should go back and get some gifts though, especially because the next boss I'm actually gonna need one. So come in, rush in, quickly kill him, run away. Because these two are gonna come out from the, they're coming off of the cliff they're hanging from. And you do not want to preferably have to fight these guys. And you do not want to have to fight those guys with him as well. So drag those guys away, get this guy by himself. So again, like I said, keep an eye on breaking objects in this game, or you will miss that vestige.
That's quite valuable. Let's use it well.
But I just want to let everyone know as well in chat, my name on YouTube is the same exact name I use on my channel. The only difference is, of course, because PlayStation does not allow you to use spaces in your name. It has an underscore between King and Anime, but otherwise my PSN is the exact name you see on my channel. So if any of you want to send me a friend request while I'm streaming and all that, I'm fine with that as well. I'll check after my streams. So go ahead and take those two guys out. And then here's another guy here. Ow. Forgot he's a shotgunner. Oh. Ah. And Lewis ain't gonna revive me. Yep. That happens a lot, get used to it. The AI tends to dodge a lot in this game in the middle of combat.
Back with us?
So that can sadly happen a lot where your partner's not gonna revive you because he's too busy, or they're too busy, I don't want to assume. Because of course there are female characters in this game as well that can be your partner. My favorite partner being a female, of course. Well, I guess it depends on the situation, to be honest, because every partner's good. Actually, for the next boss fight, I'm probably gonna bring Yakumo because Yakumo's a much more preferred weapon type. So again, what I'm about to do not ever do. I don't want to waste your time having to watch me run through here again and killing all these guys. So again, what I'm doing, do not do. Ow. Ah. Alright, forget it. He got me again. Okay, I'm just gonna grab the items and get through the area. So the main reason... Darn it, Lewis. The main reason why you come down here is to get this little hidden item here. Guy hanging from the cliff there. I'm just gonna activate this and leave. Oh my lord, really? That one actually, I'll be honest, that provoked me a little bit.
Find a way forward.
That provoked me a little bit. Really? Alright, to make dodging easier for me, let me do something real quick.
Take care of whatever's concerning you.
This is how I usually dodge in this game. This is the quick dodge feature in this game. Oh my lord, I did too early. So I gotta run back and get my... I don't even know really why I have to run back and get my haze now that I think about it. I could probably just leave them, but I am gonna need to get some gifts for this next boss coming up. So I apologize. Oh my lord. I apologize for all the bads. I usually do not die this bad. Okay, got the haze back. So there's one more item in this area. I'm gonna grab it and then we're gonna leave. And it's right there. Ow. Okay, Icar, concentrate. And now we're out of here. I believe there's nothing in here, but just in case, I'll show you. Yep, nothing. Okay. That's all. So, up ahead is the boss. Now, for this particular boss, you're gonna want to use fire. And you can get fire from... Where is it? Right here, from Prometheus. So we're gonna go ahead and grab that. I'm also gonna master some of these other ones. I have not been... You gotta get going, Kira? Well, thank you so much for joining the stream. I'm glad that you took your time out of your day to come say hi. Hopefully your day, I hope you have a wonderful day. So, I won't be using Phantom Assault too much, so we're gonna get rid of that for now. And now let's get out. So we're about to pick up my next weapon I prefer to use from this boss. It's a really nice boss weapon. And again, you do not want venom for this. You are going to want fire.
Thank you.
Alright, so this guy at the beginning is pretty straightforward. You just smack him around. Now, you gotta watch out though, because as you can see over here, he spawns a little mini doppelganger version of himself. Just go ahead and take that out when you see him pop up. That's why you want the fire, by the way. His doppelganger is weak to his fire. So now you got this attack here with this big crystal. Either kill it or it explodes. And it brings out another little baby version of himself. So you pretty much can use that constantly to your advantage in this fight, because he will constantly keep trying to redo that. Now we're about to get to the real part of the fight. So when he goes half health, he is going to do this animation. You get some free hits to get your Ichor in. And now he's going to have a giant axe. That is my next weapon, by the way. He's holding it. So now, obviously, his range is a lot more bigger. So if you got to heal, dodge behind him. Dodging behind him is the most preferred way to heal on this guy. Don't want to try dodging on the side of him, as that axe obviously has very big, it has very big backswing. So you do got to watch out for that.
Calm down. Keep cool.
Watch out for that attack. You can dodge into it. As you saw, the blood stream will not hit you. Ow. Ow. Yeah, that's what happened. So that move is a homing blood attack. It just zooms across the floor. I wouldn't worry too much about it. Just dodge it. And with that, he's down. Tyrant's Labyrinth, and I mastered Firestorm. Alright. So that's, like I said, this is going to be my next new favorite little tool of destruction. I love this weapon. So, it's a really good weapon, very nice scaling.
So, where are you dragging us off to next? What?
The blood vein here leads to the old city ruins.
Huh? Wait, hold on a second. Shouldn't it lead from the old city ruins?
Singing.
Hey, look at that.
Careful. It's the hunter.
Is that woman his partner? What your story is, but let go of the woman now. What the? Where'd they go? What just happened?
So that was an interesting cutscene. We'll learn more about those two later.
It's concerning.
Darkseeker, codename Nameless Successor, features many battle-ready gifts, specializes in those that deal with Venom. This is your more of like an assassin type, well, the start to somewhat of an assassin build. There is a better blood code later on for you, but that is where you are going to get most of your like poison capabilities from.
On my way.
But for now, we will go ahead and fast travel back to the ruined city center and the parking garage. So how are we doing, chat? Okay. So again, this is a subquest here. I will be doing all of the subquests in a one video. I will be going through and getting all of them. For now, I'm just going to leave those alone because they don't trigger anything. For now, we will be heading to our next area. Ow. And the next area is right over here. So, here's the next area. You gotta jump down this giant hole. There's items down this hole, of course. There's also a rotten missile there. I will show you how to get that in a minute. So there are items, as you can see, all the way down here. And of course, you want the items, so I'm going to teach you how to get them. Ouch. Okay, I believe there's one more.
We handled that pretty well.
Just trying to find the last hidden item. There is one more item in here. It's on a very teeny tiny little thing. Alright, let me just jump back. Let me jump down and I gotta climb back up. Oh, there it is right there. Okay, so you gotta...
I won't take long.
And then you just gotta roll right here. Ouch. And that's all the items for the little hole area. So now what I'm gonna do is just go ahead and just roll right off the side. Because Lewis will bring me back.
What a strange place.
Nope.
This elevator runs.
So this elevator will send us back up to the top, and this is where our last rotten missile for this area is gonna be. Bye, CPU Era's Heart. Thank you so much for stopping. I hope you enjoyed your time here, and I hope to see you in future videos. You stay safe and have a great rest of your day.
I guess it's still working. Sorry. I'm on my way.
Just cut straight through the mist. It'll take a bit more than that to keep us from getting lost.
Let's take a break here.
Oh, this? It's called onigiri. It's a kind of food that's easy to carry around. Not that there's any point in eating food for a revenant. Although we may thirst for blood, we never grow hungry. Still, I think that makes eating all the more meaningful for us. We fight. We drink blood. We revive. We fight some more. Our lives are pretty much one endless loop. But every time you go around, you almost forget that we were all human once. If I completely lost the memory of my human past, I wouldn't be me anymore. I would just be...
Hello, Josainer. No, this is not my first time playthrough. And I said that in the previous videos. This is not...
But on the inside,
This is not a first time playthrough.
What's the point of living like that? I served in the army, back before I became a revenant. We always used to eat these things when we were out on missions. I guess it helps me remember. It was a miserable time, but I made some good friends that I shouldn't let myself forget. This stuff doesn't really taste that great, but eating it always reminds me of those friends. So, I guess you could say it helps me stay me. It's been an important companion in my life.
Thank you so much for
Okay,
subscribing,
all set.
Josainer Wolf. I hope that I
Come on,
can entertain
let's get
you
going.
in the future.
There's a blood spring up ahead. Be careful not to lose your bearings, all right? If we get split up in this mist, we may never be able to find each other again.
Well, no, I mean, I really do hope I can entertain you for, I hope I can entertain you in the future. Alrighty. But for now, though, sadly, that is all the time I have for this video right now, guys. What I'm quickly gonna do is run back to home base, and then come on back, and then I'm gonna end the stream. And in the next episode, we traverse one of my, I'll say it's one of my neutral areas. This is definitely one of the areas that, this is definitely one of the more harder areas of the game, especially because they like to hide enemies inside the water. And again, noting on the fact that I am only level 1, I'm gonna die in here really quickly. And there's a lot of enemies that are, that like to ambush you in that area. So that's why we're gonna run back to Coco real quick, and we're gonna buy an absolutely crazy amounts of daggers. Because I'm gonna be using them a lot in that area. We're gonna be throwing them at those guys. We're also gonna upgrade our weapons.
I've got new weapons available. I hope there's something you can use. What do you want to upgrade? Which blood veil do you want to upgrade? Okay, take care then.
You're an unfamiliar face. Has Louis stuck his head into another pot of trouble? Well, it's none of my business, really. Anyway, I'm Coco, a merchant by trade. Stop by if you need anything. I've got a whole new line of stock in, thanks to my Herculean efforts. But seriously, you've made my job a whole lot easier. If you want it, I got it.
So now she sells queen irons as well. We're gonna go ahead and buy all 5 of those. And then I'm gonna buy... not that many. Actually, we'll just buy as many as they let me buy. 45.
Come again soon.
So, sadly, I can only have 25 daggers on me at a time. Oh, yep, here's the human we saved.
You saved me back in town, and now I live at the shelter you told me about. I have to donate blood regularly, but they give me food, a place to live, and clean clothes. I can sleep without fear of revenants or the lost. To me, it seems quite luxurious. I have a much better life now, thanks to you. Thank you. You really saved me.
Okay, that's all she has to say. She'll have more for us at a later time.
I overheard something. You're able to read blood code and incorporate it into your own? Fascinating. It would be an honor for you to take mine. I'm curious to see how you handle it.
Hermes, code owner Davis, strikes a fine balance between melee attacks and a variety of useful gifts. And for now, we are going to head back to Howling Pit, and thank you all so much for watching. I really hope that I was able to entertain you guys. And I really look forward to doing the rest of this run for you guys, and I hope to see you all in my next video. So, I don't know why I'm saying goodbye yet, because I gotta wait for the game to load in, but I should have probably waited. I apologize. I'll have to do that again now. I'm just touching the missile again, so it saves. Anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching. I really hope that I was able to entertain you, and I hope to see you guys all in the next video. You guys have a lovely day. Take care of yourself, and don't forget, of course, I'm still waiting for chat to decide on the ending we want. So you still got a few more parts before we have to decide on that. But I hope that we can find out soon, so I can let everyone know in chat what ending I'll be going for. Anyways, have a great rest of your day. I hope I was able to give you something to do. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and have a wonderful day.